Hello, everybody. Welcome to Backwoods Crafting with Alicia. I'm Alicia. How are y'all today? That's a goofball. Anywho, we're just going to jump right on into this. I decided today that we were going to do this washboard. We're going to paint it white. Yeah, I'm going to paint it white. So, we are going to get started. Y'all, come on in. I got this paintbrush from Paint Pixie, so I'm a little excited about using it. Sunday at the champagne brunch, took the chef a few bucks and have him cook it into her omelet. Very romantic. Choke on it. I know, right? So we are just gonna do this little washboard. I don't know if I want to paint the whole thing white, so I'm trying to be easy. But then again, I might mess it up. You never know. I hope I don't. Hey, Pearl and Hope. Thank y'all for fishing. I appreciate it. I think I might just go ahead and paint the whole thing white. Honey, it's not a bad thing that your son has more people who love it. That's what I told him. Well, despite that, it's really tough. And you know, Roscoe is never going to choose Candace. Not necessarily. Pardon me. Way more than my mom. Of course, we wore the same size and she bought me vodka. You're a goofball. Wife is never dull with you around. I just want you to know that. Hey, will you Hebrew when you get done with your rat killing there? So we're gonna use that rice paper, that hydrangea, and these other little flowers, we're gonna put it at the top. Have y'all ever watched that show, Mom? That is a funny show. Funny sitcom. Hey, Christy Lawrence. Hi, y'all. Hi, Miss Ivy. I am glad y'all are hanging out with me today. So glad. I love that show. She has, but no, she's never allowed back. He's smoking. There's something special between us. I get that. But do yourself a favor and okay, so the washboard, Mom, around here a couple of years ago, they had what they call bin shops. And they would, I guess, take all the stuff that didn't sell at the dollar stores and all of that. This is the last one. There is no more. I happened to find the last two in the storage. Well, anyway, some of these didn't sell at the Dollar General. And so those bin shops had them for, I think it was like, I don't know, $1 a piece, I think's what it was. And so We bought all they had. Now you can't find them anywhere, even on Amazon. We've looked. You can find the regular, washboards, the bigger ones. We found plenty of those for anywhere from 22 to I think it was 30 something dollars, unfinished. It hasn't been stained or any of that. Alright, y'all, we are getting close to our spring fling event. It is happening starting Saturday. And we are so excited to have all of our ladies with us. We have 37 creators in all. This is our biggest spring fling, our biggest event, period. And we have sponsors. We are excited. So excited. Sandra and I and Miss Sheila. Hi, Miss Janet Moon. Hey, Miss Connie. Oh, Miss Ivy, you're not feeling good? I'm sorry. Thanks, babe. He Hebrewed, y'all. I like it when he Hebrews. Okay. So that's the story behind these little washboards. And this is my absolute last one too, and it sucks because they're just so easy to do. They're not real big. All right, let's try that. Hey, Denise. For the second time today. Oh my goodness. Oh, dishes for the second time today. Totally understand that. Completely understand that. Aren't dishes just wonderful? Thank y'all for the heart. Not that you're going to see that, but that's kind of clumpy. You're not going to see it, but I want it to get dry. We will have to do another coat. It needs better coverage than that. So he's still not feeling well, huh? Is the wind blowing outside real hard? I can hear it. We don't have a cool front coming in, do we? I didn't hear on the news, but I didn't stay up and watch it this morning either. And we might. I just don't know. We need the rain is what we need.
Turn your inspirations into reality.
I don't know about y'all, but we badly need the rain.
The moment you step in the door through the installation, we offer a large selection of high-quality flooring as part of the Sol Flooring Network, as well as countertops, backsplashes, tub, and shower surrounds, and more. No project is too big or too small. Hello, I'm Lindsay Campbell, owner at Flooring Design Center, and I'd like to personally invite you to come shop with us.
Fall in love with these hot deals from Classic Kia, like the K4 for only $19,991 lease for only $195 a month, or the Sportage for only $25,991.
We're so far behind on rain. They're talking about conserving water some. Got that one. Turning 100 years old this year. I couldn't imagine that. Joey has the news on now. He's looking to see if we have a cool front coming in. I read on the internet, because I'm always asking about the weather, said it was going to be a mild winter for us, and we haven't had much of a winter.
Today is Saturday, mostly sunny.
Really?
Turn your inspirations into reality.
Our spring fling event is Saturday. Starts Saturday.
The moment you step in the door through the installation, we offer a large selection of high-quality flooring as part of the Sol Flooring Network, as well as countertops, backsplashes, tub, and shower surrounds, and more. No project is too big or too small. Hello, I'm Lindsay Campbell, owner at Flooring Design Center, and I'd like to personally invite you to come shop with us. What you get from us here at Phelan Audiology is very different than a generic hearing aid. When you come to us,
Can y'all hear the TV? I don't know if y'all can or not. Hi, Ada and Jerry. We got it from some bin shops a few years back. We haven't been able to find them ever since. I've looked on Amazon for mini washboards, and they're not made like this anymore. So it's hard to find them.
Our expert team delivers professional solutions for all your foundation needs, from comprehensive repairs to complete house leveling services. As a fully bonded and insured company, we guarantee quality workmanship backed by decades of experience. Ready to stabilize your home's foundation? Call Estrada's House Leveling today for your free estimate.
Thank you. They can hear the TV. Turn the TV down. Just look at the news. Look at it and tell me if we're going to have one. Bless his heart, y'all. He can't hear. So if y'all find these somewhere and they're blank and they need to be done, y'all let me know, because I would sure love to buy some more. I don't want to pay no outrageous price for them. I'm not paying no $30 for a small one. The bigger ones on Amazon are $30. These might have been like $5 at the dollar store if I remember right. Alright. Oh, it's Ask the Judge. I can still hear it. He cuts it down anymore. He won't be able to. I know he can't hear it. That's that loud guitar playing he's done all those years. Oh, it was your thank y'all for sprinkling. It's not bothering you? That's part of the real life that happens in our house. On our local news station, they do a segment of Ask the Judge, and he gives free legal advice. I think once a week, once a month, something like that. Hi, Diane. It's supposed to be absolutely warm. The internet has proven itself so far to be right. I like it when it's warm. It gives me and Joey a chance to get outside. We've got a little bit of work to do before we move the swimming pool. Need to work on that this weekend while we're having the event, because it's supposed to be pretty this weekend as well. And we need to work on that. And I'm all about some staying home. I would rather be home. Go to church and come home. Take Mama to the doctor when she wants me to go with her. Or to take her to Martine's when she wants to go eat Martine's. Which is, here lately, it's been about once a week. We love their chips and dip. It's a true addiction, literally, when you dream about eating their chips and dip. A true addiction. I think I have a worse addiction to their chips and dip than anything. And I love, hey, is that coffee made? Will you make me a cup, please? Just a little bit of sugar, honey. I don't want no whole bunch of sugar. Oh, they've put the burn bands back on. Mm. Not showing much of anything, he said, huh? Great. Yay. That just makes me so happy to know that summer is starting now. Yeah, I have stuff in my grandma's I won't craft. Normal high temperatures or above? Huh. Hmm. No, I didn't even pick out no ribbon to do. I have some lace here that I might be able to. Well, I thought I did. Maybe not. What have I done? That might look cute. We'll have to look and see. I wanted to do something for y'all to hang in your bathrooms. Does that make sense? I just wanted something different. I saw that washboard and I said, that's what we're doing today. We're doing the washboard. Hi, Miss Nina. Hi, Charlotte. I am live. If you see that red live button up there, we are live, guys. I'm going to tell you what I've been doing. I've been trying to figure out uh, which time is the best for everybody when I have all y'all on here. And so that's what I'm doing. Trying to figure that out. Because some, they don't get to watch if I'm at 3 o'clock. Some don't get to watch if I'm at 6 o'clock. So I just want to do a good time for everybody. So I figured I'd just do a little test and see what's good for everybody. And that is just a chalk paintbrush that you do furniture with. Can I have a cup of coffee? Is that okay? I don't know what he was doing. Now he's fixing it. Trying to keep him awake is like trying to keep a baby awake. If he goes to bed right now, he'll be up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Digging in the cabinets, wanting something to snack on. Worse than a baby. Hi, Judy. Thank you. You're new, aren't you, Miss Judy? I think you are. Look, I don't know where my big bell is, but there's my little bell. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Harriet Tubman. I just heard her name mentioned on the news. I think so too. Hey, Miss Martha. I think it's a man thing as well, girl. Especially for mine, it's a man thing. We will do some distressing around the edges of this. You ever try to pull something even? You can't. Alright. Let's see, where do I need to pull some more at the bottom? About that much, I guess. And this print you can find on Decoupage Central, and we still need to pull some more. So we'll pull this one from the top. Thanks, babe. Appreciate you. When me and Mama were at Martine's, we took Clay with us to go eat yesterday. So I had him for a few hours yesterday. And he took a sip of his Coke and he went, I said, did you just see that? She said, I sure did. I said, that sounded like that just quenched the thirst of his inner man. He was so happy he had a Coke. It was funny though. These kids are something else. I remember when Puddin' Pot was little, she would eat something and she would go, mmm. She was a little old bitty thing when she started doing that. But it was funny. She'd say, mmm, doggone, we still. It just goes to show they're partly mine. They like good food and they love a Coca-Cola. I'm glad you done that. That was about to blind the fire plumb out of me. So thanks. Do we got it this time? I think so. Alright, so how I want to do this, because we're going to have to work it down in those grooves. Let's get the paint up now. We're going to paint the back side of this with that white. And if I was smart, I'd use this brush. Hi, Kimberly. Thank you. Have you? I'll have to just continue to use rice paper. Oh, lifelike bunnies. That would be great and all, but I don't know if it would work out for me or not. Make sure you go all the way to the edge with your Mod Podge. And I like to start in the middle for whatever reason. I usually have a method to my madness. And I love rice paper. My last couple of projects have been like big epic fails. So I haven't done a whole lot of posting pictures because I just wasn't happy with them. Alright. Want to make sure we got it even. So I want to, dear baby Jesus. There we go. And I'm going down each ridge. This is a lot of the reason why I use rice paper, because you can work it without it ripping. Good deal. So let's dry it a little bit. And it went on each one of the ridges. So let's dry. Hi, Bonnie. At 8:30 in the morning. And it looks like we got a little over that way, a little too far. Y'all know my stuff is always, it's always. Alright, before we do like the other coat over it, and my brain just left. I do want to do some distressing on the sides of it. And this is going to give it more of a vintage look. And this isn't going to be outside. I want to, so I hate to really add like because I don't want to mess that up. I kind of like that. Wow. He said we've had gusts up to 40 miles an hour this afternoon. That doesn't surprise me none. Because it sure sounds like it. What's he saying about the weather? Look.
Thursday 76, Friday 80, Saturday 80.
Not much rain either, huh? Mm. Huh. Alright, let me show y'all real quick what this looks like so far. Isn't that pretty? Hi, Sue. I'm sorry, guys. I get to concentrating and I get to... We are going to go just right around. That's a lot of sulfur dioxide. Huh. Are they serious? I think that's the parents' responsibility to, you know what I mean? That ought to be the parents' responsibility. I think that's a crock. You're fine. Hi, Rita and Mary. Y'all are just fine. I'm over here talking my smack to that TV. I go to hearing stuff that I think parents ought to be controlling instead of the government or social media platforms. And I'm just like, are you serious? You know, like I told y'all the other day, when MTV came out, my mama said, no, she controlled what I watched back then. Are they for real? Compulsive use? What about the adults that have issues with compulsive use? You can be addicted to anything, I guess. Seriously, anything. Alright, I don't know if I want those to go in there. I don't think I do. So let's get our glue. Crazy. So if that's the case, how about if I blame the sugar company for making sugar for me gaining weight? I'm for real. That's almost like suing Coca-Cola. I'm sorry, y'all. Or Dunkin' Donuts or something because you ate too many Dunkin' Donut hoes and drank their coffee, and so therefore you gained 40 pounds. So let's sue Dunkin' Donuts. Let's not sue the person that went through the drive-through and bought it. Alright, let me try that real quick. She's an artist. No, girl, they don't want to take responsibility for their own actions. It's too easy to blame other people than it is to take responsibility. I'm just saying. Some of these people have lost their minds. Absolutely. Our boat isn't going to be real big, but it's going to be dainty. It's going to be lace. I wanted something cute, something pretty, should I say. Hey, will you open the door back up? Why'd you shut it? It's hot. I can't believe you shut the door. And these little flower squares like that it comes on a huge rice paper sheet. It's humongous. So you get more than just the one to work with. Thank you so much, Miss Cindy. Hi, Tina and Teresa. Oh, y'all, my tiny house is not finished. I have crap everywhere. Let us get a building and I get all this excess stuff out of here first. And then I'll show y'all. I have shown it before over on my personal page. But I'm afraid it is so much more cluttered than what it was. So much more. Joey said he didn't realize when I became a crafter that I was going to become a hoarder too. So it's not done. We're trying to live in it and work on it. So if you've ever tried to live in a house and work on it, it's horrendous. I do not suggest anybody doing that because it just takes forever. Because you're too busy trying to live in it, then finish it. I wish we'd have finished it before we moved into it, is what I wish, but we didn't. So, hi, Miss Heidi. Hey, Joe Helen. Y'all have single digits? I have hot flashes that will make you melt in the triple digits, is what it feels like. Oh, they're horrible. And when you live in Southeast Texas, hot flashes are not fun at all. And they were at their worst during the ice storm, so I was like standing outside with it, or standing with the door open going, oh, that coolness feels so good. I just burn up. I used to not. I think this medicine is killing the hormones that I'm taking. Not that I wanted it to. Wanted them babies to work, so I didn't have it. But like I even feel it. I'm burning up, even all the way up to my earlobes. And it's not that hot. It's like, I don't know, 71, 72. It's not real hot. So I shouldn't be having that kind of a hot flash, but I am. I'm having a reaction to them. Oh. Alright, so I was going to build an all fancy little bow, and I'm just not going to do all that. I am just going to take this and make us, I'm going to try to make us an awareness bow. But I kind of, let's see, that's too big. So we need to come back down with it just a little. There we go. I hear David and Pam's rooster over there. It's not morning time. Why is it crowing right now? Huh? David and Pam are our next door neighbors. They have chickens. And I can hear that rooster over there just crowing. I don't need to be crowing. It's fixing to be time to go to bed, not get out of bed. Crazy rooster. Now, I do not know how in the world that got shorter than that one, but it did. And I just want to put it right in the middle. I guess put it right there, actually. And see, you can still see that through the lace. Alright. Did I turn that on? I almost didn't think I did. I have some bling somewhere. What did I do with it? Oh, what did I do with that? It's my little square deals. I moved everything around and now I don't know what I've done with all of it. Or we could wax that up. Let's do that. Let's do this instead. This is made out of resin out of the IOD molds that we just had a drop with for Decoupage Central. And so we're just going to use the Distress Oxide. And we'll use it to go in the middle. And I did not have to paint this. It was already white. That resin is already white. So I didn't see any reason in painting it. I thought he was asleep. He's not saying much this evening. Are you alright over there? You're not saying much this evening. Alright. Let's try that real quick. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate that. It crows 24/7. Oh, goodness. I don't know why this one does. I guess he thinks everybody ought to know he's awake. I have glue or something on my fingernail. Alright. I'm so used to my glue tool being over there. Alright. Too cute. I didn't want it to be real blingish out. I really wanted it to have more of a vintage look. Thank you so much, Virginia. A lot of people do. We don't have church until tomorrow night. Since we started going to Penny and Allen's, and they have started having their Thursday night services, we don't go to Brother Danny's on Wednesday nights anymore. That white in between there needs to be dulled down some. Oh, that's even a better idea. Look at that. Just go along that ridge. That's even better. That makes it look old too. And it just looks like it's just rusted up on that ridge. I like that idea. And now you can tell where that paper is across that ridge on each one. Check that out. Alright guys, that is my craft for y'all tonight. I think it turned out stinking cute. That's going to be pretty hanging in somebody's bathroom. Alright guys, I love y'all. Y'all be sweet. Tell somebody, thank you Miss Cindy. Tell somebody about Jesus. Tell somebody Jesus loves them. Hug somebody, smile at somebody. You never know what that could do for them. And we will see y'all tomorrow's Thursday. We'll see y'all tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye guys.